Last year was a pretty torrid year for the whole country. We're very grateful to the government that they listened to arguments we made about the essentiality of the industry, as it is the largest supplier to the construction industry. I think the other thing that 2020 really showed was the significant role that the industry plays in our society and our economy. People beginning to make the link between sites such as this and the end product, which is our built environment. From the manufacturers, we've got to take carbon out of the way that we extract minerals, move minerals, and get products to market. We have developed our own roadmap to get us to beyond net zero for cement and concrete, which are the two products in our family of mineral products which are so significant in terms of the debate about getting to net zero as a country.
I think if we're talking about the UK, if we don't get there by 2050, it's a failure of governance.
We are trying to rewrite the energy system that drives the entirety of the modern economy.
You know, this is a transformation across the whole economy. This is every sector of the economy. This is every department of government, and there are signs that is being recognised.
Past experiences with government is that government really needs to focus on its key priorities if it wants to achieve anything. If you spread yourself too thinly, then the centre of government simply can't push through with too many objectives at any one time.
But getting the machine going and getting the policy in place, getting the infrastructure built, it is a big process and it does take time and it needs to move quicker, I would say, than it is at the moment.
And so I think that's one of the biggest challenges, which is that a lot of the slightly more difficult shifts that are going to have to come over the next 10 to 15 years, whether industrial or perhaps even more in people's homes, are going to have to go hand in hand with actually explaining to people that this is necessary.
It's the only way we're going to reach sustainable development in any form. It's the only way that we're going to get to net zero in terms of carbon is by decoupling our economic activity from carbon emissions, material inputs, environmental impacts.
So I think it's really important for people to think ahead. In other words, for industries like the minerals industries to be thinking not just about getting their own house in order, which is the first thing, but also about making sure that government, and they are making sure that government is doing what it needs in order for us to succeed, in order for climate policy to succeed.
It is a staggering task, but I've been amazed by how much progress we have already made, and I would not have predicted it a decade ago.
There's no reason why we can't get to net zero by 2050.
The UK Concrete and Cement Roadmap sets out a clear, viable pathway to cut carbon emissions to beyond net zero by 2050. Action by the industry alone won't achieve this though. We need behavioural change by clients, specifiers and the wider construction, energy and transportation sectors. Government investment and joined up policy is also vital.